Good evening, everybody. How are we? Sorry, a bit of a rush there. I left the lid of my BetterPress plate in the boot of my car, and that was at 1 minute 30 seconds before I was going live. So anyway, good evening. How is everybody this evening? My name's Lisa Horton, if you don't know, from the brand Lisa Horton Crafts, but most of you do know me, and you know it's Friday, 6:30 p.m, and it's our regular Friday night slot. So I thought tonight we'll do some demonstrations, a few things to tell you about upcoming, but I think tonight priority will be demonstrations. However, there are things we do need to talk about, which we'll get into first. But as always, those of you who are new, just to let you know, I spend about 10 minutes just saying hello to everybody. So if you want to grab a coffee or something, or a cup of tea or some water, whatever, I will be chatting away for 10 minutes, and then we'll get into talking about work, things going on, demonstrations, and all things craft. So let's have a look over here. So I'll face over here to look at my computer and say hello to everyone. So let's start from the beginning. So we've got Sarah Lohman, Katie Fern. Hi everyone, hope you're all okay. Your shows are fabulous. That I missed out as I was being a good girl. And when my husband said you deserve it, it had sold out. Katie, click that little button over there. If you can use your QR code on your phone, just have a look at Friday night specials. Just saying. Okay, let's have a look. Carol Cochran, love evening, Lisa. Hope you've had all the lovely summer weather here in Hertfordshire today, liked and shared. Amber, Pauline Barrett, Tracy Smith, Jenny Ranger, Beverly Holden, Margaret Jones, Jan Willis, Sue Odell, Evelyn Hosey, Marion Scott, Caroline Blair. I'm getting new glasses on Monday. Well, I'm going to have my eyes tested on Monday. I say this every week, don't I, that I can't see very well, so I've booked my eye test. Hi, Tonya. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Nancy from Northeast Ohio. Oh, it's raining. I think it was quite rainy when we went to Ohio. I think, Miriam, wasn't it? It wasn't particularly good weather. Hi, Dorothy. Looking forward to tonight's live. Brilliant shows on Create and Craft. I can't wait for my order to arrive. Danny, I think he sent out the last of them today. He had a lot of orders. The beautiful thing, though, is that they're small packages, aren't they? So he was doing a lot of that. There was a lot of orders to go out. A lot of BetterPress sold, a lot of BetterPress plates sold out, a lot of ink sold. I mean, there was a lot of stuff that sold. So hopefully they should all be arriving over the next few days for you. It shouldn't be too long now. Hi, Anne Quayle. Hi, Hope Eisman, Kerry Ford, Melanie Cinder Smith, Pat Harmer. I have had a very busy week. Lovely, Pat. Hi, Shelley from Michigan. Hi, Linda Page. Hi, Diane Brain. Hi, Rach. 1 million. Is that 1 million? Let's see. Oh, I can't see. 1, 2, 3. Rach, 1 million. I think that is. Hi, Sarah Jane Kennedy. Kathy Grimes. Carol Holland. Mavis Wong Hang. Lynn F. Vivian Salisbury. Hi, Laurie. Beverly Maguire, Karen Kerr, Sally Ann Merriott, Marion Allen, Angela Laidlaw Park, Valerie Ward, Carol By, all packing for your hollyhocks. Where are you going, Carol? Emma was watching on the TV tonight. Oh, Emma, I just have to do that. And oh, hope you're not on a big screen. Josephine Thomas. Hi, Claire. Nice to see you here. You've got a parcel on its way to you. Oh, sorry, my drink's in shop, but I'm going to need that a lot tonight. Hi, Lynn Wilderspin, Jeannie Tyrrell, Jean-Claude McLean, Karen Gary Roldham, Chris Wally, Anne Halford, Donna Clary, Melanie Cinder Smith. I think I saw you already. No, that's all right. Don't you worry, Melanie. And don't forget, if you like and you share, you've been with a chance of winning a prize. Now, last week we gave away one prize, which was the whole collection. This week we are back to 2 prizes, so we will make sure we'll get 2 prizes out this week for liking and sharing on Facebook and on YouTube. Hi, Lorraine Peach. Hi, Betty Parkinson. Hi, Otter Lady. Hi, Wendy Lazar, Andrea Withington, Linda Page, Mary Lewis, Karen Turner, Darian Burke, that's a new name, Hilary Walker Wilson, Anne Quayle, Melly Mel, Barbara Costello, Andrea Withington, Mary Addison, Alison Metcalf. Hi everyone, got my goodies from Crate & Craft and already been playing. Don't know how you're doing it. Do it, Danny, but thank you. Smoky Bird, hi. Debbie Parkinson, Josephine Thomas, Karen Keane, Ben Scriven, Debbie DeBose, Sheila Murray, Leslie Cradlin from Maryland, USA, liked and shared. Thank you so much. Shirley Wilson, Linda Walker, Helen Woodley, Beverly McGuire, Rose Griffin, Lorraine Sanders, Katie Fern. Imagine Dragons. Yes, excellent. Excellent. On my back as well, but I won't show you that bit. Karen Glisson, welcome from Tampa. What's it like in Tampa? Is it nice weather in Tampa? I'm sure it must be lovely and sunny there now. Hi, Karen, Gary Roden, her goodies have arrived. Fabulous. Lorraine Robson, Jean Rowland, Elaine Halls. Honestly, there is a lot of you here tonight, so thank you so much. And I do know lots of people now start to go on holidays, and I know people go away for the weekend because it's good weather and everything. So just bear that in mind. I will make sure that I try and give as much information as I can each Friday, just in case you're on holiday one week and you miss out. Okay, what else have we got here? Carol Guy, Lynn Lampard, Anne Nash, goodness me. Hi, Susan. Actually catching you live from Maine, USA. Very warm welcome. Hi, Susan T. Hi, Lisa. Haven't been able to watch on Fridays for a while. Happy to be here. Good to have you here, Elaine. Sarah Palmer, Joanne Smith, Lou Rain, Lexi Marcone. See why I need my drink. Lorraine Prosser, Cheryl Young, Jan Harris. You had it last Friday. Now, I think I replied to your comment on YouTube. Can you see everything really bright white, Jan? Because when my mum had it done, she said it was almost too bright and she had to put glasses on because it was so bright. And she had to change her glasses because actually her glasses became too strong and she had to get lesser glasses. But she says like she can see things crystal clear now. So I hope it's worked for you. Patricia Al Hassini, Rose Griffin, my internet is wonky, so I'm using my phone. Sarah Loman's had hers, Anne Harris, Carol Wheeler, Helen Woodley, Danny is a superstar and we love him. Cheryl, Cindy Walcott, Daisy Crazy, Sarah N, Tina Knight, Diane Stroker, Suzanne Ogg, Janice McPhee, Jana Lee O. Hello from Colorado. This is the very best part of my week. Thank you so much. Like to share. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Hi, Nancy Hendress from Indiana. Welcome, welcome. Primrose Gibson. I love that name, Primrose. I always say that, don't I? But I do. Carol Buys off to Guernsey. Very nice indeed. Margaret Jones. I'm going to the opticians next week. I've had 2 cataracts removed. Noisy people outside. I've had 2 cataracts removed since beginning of March and need to see if I need glasses. I've not been wearing them since my ops. How funny. That's exactly what I was just saying about my mum. Don't worry about if you've liked and not shared, that's absolutely fine. Hi from Brisbane. Carol Sloan. It's 3:37 a.m. on a Saturday morning. I hope you're laying in bed with a nice cup of tea, or are you meant to be sleeping, or have you come in from a night shift, or are you just a night owl? Yes, you're on the big screen, Emma. Thank you, Emma. I don't know if that's a good look. Dawn Thomas says, few of you here. So I've almost got to, I think I've got to, no, I haven't got to the bottom. Hi, Joanne Greco from sunny New York City, Joe Landrew, Scatterbecker, Lexi Marcone. I thought I got to the bottom. I haven't. Hi, Suzanne Jones from Wales. Karen Owens, lovely to see you. I've been away for the last few weeks due to illness, but I'm back tonight. Excellent. It's good to have your company tonight. So we're going to do some demoing tonight. We do have product on. If you scan the QR code, we have product on our Friday night live as always. But tonight is predominantly for creating. Okay. Hi, Nikki Nakinu. Hopefully it will when I get the second one done. That's Jan Harris. Great shows last week. Oh, me and Dawn were a great team. Congrats. And thank Danny for sorting orders. Tina Dermody. I'm visiting my friend in Lincolnshire from Ireland and we're watching together. Oh, no pressure. Lynn F, I need to get my eyes tested. Oh, right, ton of you. I'm going to stop because, no, I'm going to say hello to Rhonda and Kieran Franklin and Grandma Bonnie. I think you just make great eyewear. Oh, Grandma Bonnie, I'm going to have a look at that. I buy from Pear Eyewear in the USA. Hi, Nan Campbell. Okay, off to a church meeting, so got you on so we'll get you on catch up. No worries, no worries. I'll speak to you later. I'll see you later. Right, okay. Let's talk about a few things. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for your incredible support on my launch on Tuesday. It was the Spellbinders launch. It was a resounding success, it's fair to say. Yeah, it was quite surreal, to be fair, but I had a great time. I hope you love the product. I mean, you know, it's not for everybody, but hopefully those of you who like your dyes, like your BetterPress, like your stamping, I hope that you found something that you liked. I've seen some great feedback on Facebook, so I'm delighted with that. It seems a lot of you are interested in the BetterPress as well, which is a great thing. We have our holiday release coming and that will feature BetterPress as well. Won't say any more than that, but it will feature BetterPress. Some great ones as well, some really great ones. So, you know, if you're on the fence and you manage to get yours, I'm really pleased you've got it because honestly, you will get to use it quite a lot more. Like to share, Dylan Midgley. You got it in 2 days. That's fabulous. Can you tell us about your machine? Katie. Katie Fan, can you divulge anything about your machine? Will it be manual, electric, embossing, die cutting machine? The only thing I would divulge is it's a small format. It's the A6, not A6. It's the 6-inch version. It's not the big one, and it is a manual machine. It's not electronic. I didn't want electronic because I can't control electronic machines. I can't control the pressure. I can't control anything. And I find it difficult when I'm putting an embossing folder through to know if it's too thick, if it's too tight, if it's too loose. I need to touch it. I need to use that handle and feel it. I'm just old school. That's what I like, and it works for me, and it is gorgeous. 2 of my friends are interested. Right, Nan, it is. Right, I'm going to answer a couple of questions before I go on. It's 4 months from start to finish, and it's in production now. So I would say around September time. So it's going to be a great time for Christmas presents as well. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. QQQQ. Are you doing the florals and the Hessian background as individual items? Sarah Jane Kennedy, have a little click up there. Just a little click up there on that QR code, or go and have a look at the Friday night deals on our website. Okay, so that will answer your questions. Definitely. Daisy Crazy Sarah. Okay. Angie Keema, definitely demo that to Sarah, because I think Sarah would absolutely love it, especially as you can stamp with it as well. Hoping to get your machine. Yes, it will. It absolutely will fit those both, Carol By. So it will fit the Glimmer and the BetterPress. It would be silly of me not to, really. So absolutely. Keep going. Questions. Congratulations, my Miss Zelda. I say every week I need to message you, don't I? I'm rubbish. Oh, Anne Harris, hopefully you can pick up what you want from the website tonight. If you go and have a look, as I say, on the Friday night deals, you might be in for a little treat. Don't worry about liking and sharing. Absolutely fine. Kathy Grimes, just put an order in and I'm now a silver member on your website. I prefer Claire's saying she prefers a manual machine too for the same reason. Whoop, whoop. That's me sorted for Christmas. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to use the BetterPress tonight, okay? So we'll go through that as well, so you can have a look at that. So that will give you an insight. We do sell the BetterPress on our website. It does come directly from the factory, but if you do like the BetterPress, again, you can get it from us as well if you want to. And don't forget, if you are a bronze, silver or gold member, you can add your discount to that as well. Smoky Bird. Go Power and press it. It doesn't. Smoky Bird, do you know if you can use the BetterPress in the Go Power and Emboss machine, or does it have to be a manual machine? It doesn't have to be a manual machine, but it does have to have the wide mouth, because it's the thickness of it is that. So some of the machines, like the Tangerine from Tonic, it doesn't work with, because you've got, you know, that small opening. But like the Platinum, the Big Shot, the Switch, and all of the machines that have got the wide mouth, you absolutely can. I think there is something on the Spellbinders website which tells you what it does work with and what it doesn't work with. And actually, Tom Gringus actually put a post in our group, and it gave the yeses and the nos. Claire's got one, which is good. You're going to need it, Claire. You've liked to not shed. Don't worry. Right. Okay. Hi, Michelle McCarthy. Hello, darling. Nice to see you here. It has a wide mouth. You should be fine if it has a wide mouth, but definitely check on Spellbinders website. If I tell you actually how thick the thing, before it presses down, before it does that, I'll tell you how wide it is. So it needs to be. Let me go from the so that, oh, hang on, wait till I'm looking forward to my tea rulers arriving. It's, I would say, 2.5 centimeters, which is an inch deep. So I'd say it's an inch deep. If you can fit an inch deep thing through your machine, you'll be fine. But yeah, double check on Spellbinders website. And I have the glimmer work. Yes, absolutely. Gaynor Hurst is right. She has the glimmer, which is the one that heats up, and that goes through her Go Power machine. So the BetterPress will work with the Go Power in that case. Oh my God, a queue of people waiting for me. BetterPress. Oh, Smoky Bird. Oh, you've got that answered. Compatibility. Grandma Bonnie's done it. It's the compatibility. It's with the Platinum 6, Deep Sea die cutting machine. Physics, Big Shot Plus, Sidekick, Vagabond. We Are Memory Keepers Evolution. I have the BetterPress, but I'm right. Okay. So Rose, we're going to use it tonight. Okay. We're going to use it tonight. So that's a good thing. Now, the other thing we're going to do is, my plan was to make a card, but I think I'm going to be showing you things more than actually making a finished card by the sounds of it. And we're going to be using some vellum, which again is on the website. We're going to be using some ink. We're going to be using the BetterPress. We're going to be using the Spellbinders release. I'm going to show you quite a lot of stuff, but we'll get into that in just a second. But yeah, I just want to say thank you everybody who supported us and bought into our collaboration with Spellbinders. It's been a long time coming, and it was very well received. You do obviously get those who are fans, those who are not fans in these groups on social media, but that's irrelevant. We did a cracking job. We sold out. Limited stock Lisa did quite well, I think, for the first release. So I'm super happy. Now we have got some, but once ours have gone, that is it. So if you want any, we do have a few on our website. But the main thing about tonight is how to use these things. So we get to demo on TV, don't we? But we don't get long to demo really, and we kind of have to flip through backwards and forwards with things. So I wanted to show you a couple of things. Now, I managed to go through quite a lot on TV. I didn't get to do everything. Like, I didn't get to do this at all. I did a little bit with this, not very much. I didn't do a lot with that. So we are going to be doing some more content for you. This is also on its way to Claire. So Claire's going to help me out with a bit of content as well. So it's going to be good. And also, I'm going to show you how to use different mediums of things. So tonight we have on the website as well, in the Friday night thingy, we've got our vellum. So we've got the plain vellum and the patterned vellum. We've also got the BetterPress on there. So in that category, you're going to be able to see everything you need. Okay, so let's have a look. Are we going to talk about Christmas? Yes. All right. Should we do the talking first? Right. Christmas is, I'm launching Christmas on Create and Craft on the 24th of June. The event starts on the 20th, I'm led to believe. I'm not around for the first couple of days, so I'm on about the 4th day in, I think. And we've got quite a few cool things coming. I've just had the notification to say the customs declaration to fill in. So it means the next few days it will be landing here in the building. So potentially next Friday, I might be able to give you a sneak peek. Okay. One more, the RG Amazing. Eileen, oh, hello. How is it? Where are you? Are you in Ireland? Or I saw you was in Dover, I think. Where are you going now? You're going everywhere. And do you know, you went to Dizzy Birds, didn't you? You went and saw Liz Murphy. Oh my goodness. If I'd known, I would have come along, because it's only in Essex, isn't it? I could have come along and said hello to you. Gutted I didn't. Gutted. Grandma Bonnie, not compatible. The BetterPress, the Gemini, the Cuttlebug, the Anna Griffin Express machine. Any machine that can't cut steel rule dies and has a width less than 6 inches, it won't work. Hope that makes sense. Don't worry, Sheena Hulin. Would I be able to use BetterPress as I have a pacemaker? Right, okay. It does have magnet. So it's got quite a strong magnet in here as well. So again, people have said to me, well, it doesn't make any difference with a magnet or not. I think, you know, you probably confirm that it does. I don't know if you can put a plate in there. I don't think a plate will fit. No, probably not in that case. Probably not, because you need that magnetic to hold your die down. Let's keep going. Question: can we post and make? Absolutely, Scatterbecker. Absolutely. If you've got samples, please post them in the Spellbinders group. I'm sure they will be delighted to see any samples made with the products. Hi, Jan Whitaker. I know, it's just a wider mouth, isn't it, Carol? We have to, yeah, you need the bigger mouth for this one. Right, okay, so thank you, everybody, for all of that. Stuff's on the website. TV shows. So I'm not going to the studio for TV until the 24th, okay, of June. So you're not going to sit, well, actually, no, you're not going to see me live in the studio until 24th of June. However, they did ask me if I would be able to stream in. They've got a gap they need filling on Saturday the 25th, which is next Saturday, actually, between 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I said, yeah, that's fine. So we're going to be taking to TV the musical notes, the waves and bubbles, and the sea coral, which we've done here on our website. But if you didn't get it, it will be available on Create and Craft on the 25th for a couple of hours, where I'll get a chance to demo it for you as well. But it'll be here from my studio, just 1 and 4 o'clock. Okay, so if you're interested in that, that's the only other time I'm led to believe that I'm going to be on telly till Christmas. Okay, right. Let's get cracking. So I'm going to flick you over. I've got a lot of stuff on my desk. Look at my desk. Okay, a lot of stuff here. Now, I've got my old plates here. So this isn't the one with the new adapter. This is my one that I use in my studio. My lovely shiny new one is in the back of my car for TV. Right, so when we do our die cutting, we're going to use these plates. So you've got your Spellbinders machine, you've got your base, you've got your platform, you've got a C plate, and you've got another C plate for your cutting. When you use your BetterPress, you literally take all that away and you just use your BetterPress. Okay, so you can absolutely have no fear that it's going to be a really easy transition. Now, before we do BetterPress, let's have a look at some of the dies. So I think I might do, I've done a little video on this one for you to have a look at. So I've done a reel for that. I might do another one for YouTube for you on that, or I might ask Claire if Claire could do me a little video on this one. And I'll do this one tonight because I wanted to show you how it works with vellum as well. So just very quickly, let's talk about the vellum and the benefits of using vellum. Now, what I have found is vellum really loves, oh, hang on, I just got my fingers caught, my blending inks. So I'm going to use the Shocking Pink tonight. So I keep leaning over the desk, apologies. I'm going to use the Shocking Pink tonight, and I'm going to use it with the vellum. Now, these are cute as a button dies. Your show was so busy. It was lovely to see how Jen. Oh, Dawn, do you know what? Dawn is such a good friend. She's such a good friend. She's just so supportive as well. And it was just a delight to have her for the show. I mean, I love everybody, but I was delighted that I had her for the show. So, yeah, she's an absolute dream. And Angel's Crafty Halo. I'm really surprised that it won't be compatible with Gemini, considering it's not different from Gemini. Does the Gemini have a wide enough mouth to fit steel rule dies? Because that is where the issue is. It's a 1-inch mouth. I don't think it does. Thank you, Michelle, for liking and sharing. This flower is amazing. I just love this. The vellum and the hello dies. Right, I'm going to get distracted. So let's come into the dies. Love this, and I do think Spellbinders do this really well. They put their dies on this sheet of plastic, and actually you could use that for all sorts of things. But the simple thing about this is you peel these off, and you've got a flower ready made. So I've got the tape on the back of that one, and that actually peels off quite nicely. Let's get rid of that tape. Now we've also got the leaves, and you've got your little centers. But we're going to use our centers tonight, and then we'll use the smaller flowers. I don't always use the leaves, but I think we might tonight. Okay, so let's have a look. Right. Yeah, let's do it all. If we're going to do it, we'll do it all. Now, the flowers I'm going to do with the vellum, but I'm not going to do the leaves with the vellum. So let me grab some white cardstock. So look, my desk is a little bit messy, but if we move some stuff over, I've got quite a big, let me move that a little bit further. Push those right over. So we've got a nice big space. Let's bring in our Ultimate. But I'm bringing in our Ultimate for a reason, okay? Because what we're going to do, we're going to be able to use the Ultimate for holding our vellum down to ink it. So bring that back so it's sitting on top, and I'm going to move the BetterPress plates out of the way just for now, and I promise you that is going to be something that we focus on quite a bit in a minute, okay? So I'm going to open my machine, and let's bring it back this way, oops, and then I'm going to take my vellum. We don't need a lot of vellum actually, so we'll trim this down just a little bit like so. Now the vellum, you've got a ton of colours in here. You've got 6 colours, 24 sheets. It's 200 GSM. You can hear it. It's really lovely quality. And I'm going to pop my dies onto this vellum. Actually, move that one out of the way. And I will tape these down simply because the vellum is slippery and I don't want these moving around too far. And I'm not going to do those in vellum. Let me bring in some tape and we'll tape these down. I didn't bring in my yellow tape actually for my BetterPress, but it's fine. I'll use this tape for now. Okay, so that will sit like that. Now this machine is a little more squeaky than my other machine because this is a well-loved machine. You'll hear it. There you go. And we'll come back. There we are. You'll tell. Oh, they've cut out already. Okay, so we'll grab those 2. They're already fallen out. Oh, there must be another one somewhere. Have I lost one? Oh, no, there it is. It's on my desk. Okay, that's as difficult as it gets with the vellum. They're really, really easy to cut out. Check in the comments. I've just popped in a cheeky order. Lisa, are you saying when you're... I won't stock it, but if retailers go to the wholesaler and buy it, to the Spellbinders wholesaler and buy it, they absolutely can. I can buy some from the wholesale company, but it'll be nice for the other retailers to get a chance to buy it as well. So at the moment, as it stands, we are just going to be having what we've got, and we'll have to see how it goes. But I don't want to make any promises that I can't keep. Okay, so I'm going to bring in a piece of green. Oh, hang on a minute. Bring some cardstock in. I've got a ton of stuff. Now I've got my trusty paper stack, which I've had for years. I had it when I worked at Creative Expressions. Let's see if I've got a more muted green. Yeah, we'll take that green. Let me move that one out. Take that green. It looks really bright at the moment. And then we'll take a yellow as well. Now, these are quite bright colours. Don't worry too much about it because we only need tiny amounts. And then we'll I literally take my scissors and I'm going to chop about that much off. We don't even really need that much, to be fair. And then I will, again, bring my plates back in. Let me move those off here. I'm trying to be organised. Trying. And then all I do is I pop those down like so. And then I'm going to pop my green on there, my green on there, and I'm going to pop my yellow on there. And it will all become very clear very quickly. So I'm going to tape those again, and I'm going to tape the yellow down too. And the reason I'm going to tape this one down is because I've got my plate is a little bit bowed because it's very well loved, but works perfectly. So I'm not getting rid of it. Now, questions. Messy. You should see my craft room. Honestly, I'm such a clean crafter. I'm reading the comments as well at the same time. I'm a really clean crafter, and I never get to be clean and tidy on TV because everything goes so fast, and I get really frustrated that I can't keep it all nice and sparkly clean. Right, let's take that away. And yeah, that's great. See what I mean? You need the tiniest piece of card. So I knew I'd overcut, but that's fine. And then here, oops, there's the two bits that have fallen out there. That's how beautifully well these cut. There we go. There's your bits there. Now I'm going to pop these back over here for now. Now I've taken the tape off. Let's keep them like that so I don't lose them, and we will put them back in their packet later. All right. So this is what I mean about the tacky mat and the benefit of having it. Now let's move all that out of the way. Leave them on there for a sec. Right, okay. And then I'm going to put the vellum bits on there as well. You might not see them very well. And I'm going to, right, I love this tacky mat. I use this for all random things, you know. So now, I mean, it's very messy. Never worry about it being messy. I'm going to get my vellum, and I'm going to put my vellum on here, like so. And then my larger ones, they can go there. And my yellow can go on here. Now, have I got I left my tweezers at home, my beautiful, really detailed tweezers when I went to TV. And I don't know where they are because I'm sure I put them in my case. Excuse that noise. And I cannot, for the life of me, find out what I've done with them, which is very, very annoying because they're so ultra fine. I'm going to have to use my other ones. Okay, that's all right. And then we've got, this trouble is they're the reverse ones, and I get myself into a muddle. I'm going to put that here so I know where all my pieces are, okay? And I'm going to put that there, and we'll grab that one there. Right, okay. So we don't need that anymore. Put those over here. I'm just going to pop them into my machine just so they're out of the way, all right? Let's have a look, see any more comments. So I've received my match made in heaven. It's amazing. Hi, Sandra Cummings. Welcome. What size is the machine you're using? I'm using the A6 one. Let me just flick you over. I'm using not the A6 one, the 6x6 one. So I'm using the Platinum 6, just a little one. And that does the BetterPress, that does everything I need it to do. So it's the size of, like I said on TV, it's the size of a small toaster. Don't take up a lot of room, that one at all. Let me, it's so nice to see the modern florals, wonderful colours. Thank you. Been working on some lovely stuff today. Okay, let me check these are fab scrap busting dies, absolutely. Let's just make sure I've not missed anything. My son described my craft room as a bomb site in a craft factory. Well, you know, it's called being creative, isn't it? Right, I'm going to bring in a little stencil brush now. So let's come over here and bring in this shocking pink. And I'm going to literally take the shocking pink. Do you know what? Why don't I use my mats? I should use my mats, really. All I end up resting things on them. That's what I end up doing. So let me bring in that. I don't even need that in there. Let's turn that around that way. I'm going to pop that in there. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some ink and I'm going to come into the middle of these flowers and I'm going to colour them. Doesn't look like I've done a lot, but you wait and see. They look really, really cute. So we're just going to go around the edges, not in the middle, and not touch the edges. Okay. Then we'll do that one. And you'll see that the colour, although it's muted, it's definitely there. It's definitely there. And we're going to come over here, this one, and around just the middle again, because we don't want the ends caught. We want to keep them nice and kind of delicate. Now, what you could do, if you've got the vellum, you can pick out the pink and the white. You can mix your vellums because they're so delicate. It doesn't really matter which two colours you pop together. So that's those two colours, and that's done. So hopefully you can see it's got a nice pink in the middle. And what I'm going to do now, actually no, I'm going to do it here. We'll do it here. So we've got these pieces here, and I'm going to go to the bigger one. And I'm going to put a tiny amount of pink on it, the tiniest amount so you can barely see it, but just so it kind of diffuses that yellow. And then we're going to go on to this one, same. So it diffuses that yellow, the tiniest amount. See that? And now they look completely different colours to these two. Are the vellums new? Are they coming to Etsy? No, these are from last year, so they won't be. However, we are doing some more vellums, so we're going to do some more packs of vellum. But that when we do them, they will definitely go to Etsy, that's for sure. But it won't be till probably the autumn now, I would think. But yes, there will be. Right, so we've done that. Now we've got the green leaves, and for me they're a little bit stark. So what I tend to do is bring in a blue. Hang on, let me move my, I've got so many ink pads now. Oh my god, wait till you see the new ones. They're just delightful. So I'm going to bring in a blue. Let's bring in a different brush. It's a bit green on it, that'll be fine. So Surf's Up. A little bit of blue on the leaves, and that will give the leaves, look at that, just on the end, see that? It's very hard to see, but I've put a little bit of blue just on the end of that leaf, and then we'll do the same on this one, just on that white card, just that little bit of blue, and it kind of changes that green. So don't think you can't use your inks on colour cardstock, you absolutely can. So there we go. That one is a little bit of a wobbly one because it's so fine, and then we'll do that there. So now that's diffused all those colours, okay? And then, oh Jackie, you got some bits you needed. When are the new inks out? I think around August time. Around August. Let me pop these inks back so I don't get I've messed up all my combinations. I had them all in releases. I got in a right mess with them, didn't I? Okay, so now we've got all of our pieces, and I'm going to actually use my tweezers. And I'm going to pop them on here, and you can see the difference now when they're on white card. Can't you? Look at that. super bright and super white. Lovely. Now that one goes there, and this one goes here. And then we'll have the yellow. Oh, actually, I might do the gluing first. Where is my glue? Where's my glue gone? Yeah, let's make sure. Here we go. Here's my glue. Oh, I've got some new bottles coming as well for the glue, as in decanting bottles. So let me make sure that's, get my glue out. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. So I'm going to put a little bit of glue just at the bottom here. Tiniest bit of glue. There we go. Very lovely. And then we're going to take the larger one and we're going to pop that down on top. So now that gives me that little bit of shape. I know it looks so tiny and so far away, but when I've done it, I will hold it up for you and I'll pop that there. Okay, let me see. I don't know if you can see that or not. My eyes are dreadful. It's really hard because he is so tiny. Okay, but you've got your 2 layers, okay? Do you colour on the back? No, I've coloured directly on the front. So you can colour on the back if you want it muted. So if I take that one, that's on the front. I actually get a piece of white card. That's on the front, and on the back, it's a lot more muted. So you can make your choice whether you go front or back. Yeah, I've been looking at protective things for the brushes. I think I've ordered some actually. I think I ordered clear ones because I didn't like the coloured ones. I'm pretty sure I've done that already actually, Sarah. Okay. Right, let me pop that back on here now. And I will clean it up later, I promise you, I promise you. Let's bring this in just so we've got that ready. So again, what I'd say is all you need to do now is literally take your flowers and pop one on top of the other. It's as tricky as it gets. So we're going to take that one, get a tiniest piece of glue. Doesn't really matter with the vellum because you're going to cover it up anyway with the little stamen bit in the middle or the centerpiece. And then you take that one and you literally, so that's that way pointing up, that's pointing down. Oops. And we'll lay that over the top and you'll see the glue there, but don't worry because we're going to just take our little bit of glue there. It's a little bit gloopy in there. Let me see if I can get rid of that end bit. That's better. And then we'll take our larger one, put our little center in the middle there. There we go. That's one. And then this one here, let's move that out the way. And we'll do the same with the glue. Tiniest bit of glue. You need so little of my glue. And then we'll pop that down there like so. And then we'll take that little tiny bit in the middle. And I know this is a little bit far away, but I will put it on. I will show you a little bit closer up if I can. There we go. So if we've got a little card, I know this is a way too big a card blank. This is 6x6. But actually, so what I could do, let's have a think. We'll have a think about it. But look, so there we go. How pretty are these? So your 2 little flowers, like so. If I hold them up, hopefully you can see them. The light changes so much. Hi, Miriam. It's really hard to get the lighting right in here tonight, but let me see if I've got a smaller piece. Maybe I could do a smaller piece. Yeah, let's just do a smaller one. This is a piece of card, so I'm just literally folding it in half for you just so you can get an idea. So this would be equivalent to like an A6 card. Okay, obviously I would normally score that, but what's cool is you can just take your little piece like that, and again, let's do that thing with the like so. Turn it over, pop your glue on the back, and that's as hard as it gets, really. I mean, you can just cut yours out in colour cardstock if you wanted to. It's such a pretty die set. So I'm going to pop that. Oh, yeah, I'm going to pop that like that, actually. Pop it at an angle. All right. Obviously, you would make a proper card with this, but I'm just doing it so you get an idea of how cute they are when they're done. I mean, they are so me, yet they are so Spellbinders as well, aren't they? Very cool. I just want to check you can buy, you can use it with my cut and boss. Is it got a wide mouth, Jan Whitaker? As long as your machine's got a wide mouth. Let me see if I need it. Yeah, that way. I need to put it that way. So you can put it whichever way you like. So I'm going to pop that there. And again, the packaging will give you an idea on how to do it. But I'm quite, I don't worry about it. I decide when I start doing stuff. So you can pop one down there like that. Look at that. And then you can pop another one down here like so. So you can start deciding how you want to lay them out. Now with vellum, I would probably do another one. And then I would pop my leaves. You know, you can pop your leaves wherever you want to. Oh, goodness me. You can pop a leaf here. And then you could pop a leaf down here. Do you see what I mean? Or you could... then, so I'll move that around just a little bit. Or you could shorten this if you want to. You can do tons of things, but just a little way of using them. So grab your vellum, do something a little bit different with them. So if I hold that one up again, like you see, really pretty. So that's the back and that's the front. All right. So they're really, really handy little dies. Now, what I would also do is probably cut another couple and put another leaf here and some more flowers and build it out into a bunch. But it's just an idea of, you know, just a different way of using your little dies. I mean, they're super cute and they don't take long to cut out at all. I've got a video that's going to come out soon with Spellbinders, and it's just, I've got a ton of them all cut out, all inked, and they look really beautiful. So have a think about that. You know, you might decide this leaf, you want this stem right coming out of here rather than the way I've done it. You know, if I did that, I've not stuck those on. So in theory, oh no, it wouldn't work like that. You could do it like this, couldn't you? If you wanted to, or if you did the small ones, you could create almost like some cherry blossom if you kept going. But yeah, so honestly, it's just a really, really cute little set. So that's that. So let's move that out of the way and show you. Now, what you've all been asking for, they would be gorgeous in my vases, wouldn't they? Right, let's have a look. The cut and boss is a wide mouth. You should be fine. Yeah, as long as you've got an inch deep. Okay, right. So let's talk BetterPress, shall we? Because you were all asking, I've had so many questions about it. And obviously it's quite new to the UK. The US are quite experienced with BetterPress. However, here in the UK, not everybody is. So let's bring it in and let's have a little talk around it. And let's bring in the Spellbinders Platinum as well. Yeah, you should be fine then, Jan Whitaker. You should be fine. Okay, I'm going to take the plates out for now. Now, the beauty of this is you can do a couple of things. It's not necessarily known as a stamping tool. However, what you can do, lift this off. Now, let me talk through it for you. Let me talk through it. So if you haven't seen the BetterPress, or if you have, I apologise, but if you haven't, let's talk through it like in detail. So when you get it home, it's really handy. It's so look at the size of it. It's not massive. Don't stress. It's no bigger than your plate with just that little bit on the end. And when you get it home, this is mine's very well loved. So yours will be pristine and clean, more than mine is. I've got a die cut in there from TV, and it comes with these 3 shims. Okay, and I'm assuming that this is to give you like additional pressure if you find that you're not getting the kind of the press that you want. But I just take all 3 of mine and I put them in. And then you've got this. Now mine's loved. I do need to get another one. I need to speak to them and see if they can send me another one of these because I've got mine all marked. Now that, I'm telling you that is interference ink. So just, I left it on there and I was very naughty. Or no, it might even have been, oh, it might have been a VersaFine or something, that one actually. That might be the reason that's stained. And it's metallic, it's metal and it sits inside, okay? I don't have BetterPress, but I'm tempted. I do have a platinum. It will work perfectly then. Hello, Lisa. I've just been for a little shop here in Dawnwood, Dream Team Create and Craft. You both did the products proud and got the balance right between information and presentation. Thank you so much. It's really kind. It's good to hear that. Thank you. Does Lisa does ship to the US and lots in the group have had items shipped. Yes, we do. Can you make some brushes like your stencil brushes with sponge tips instead of bristles? Oh, I did look at those. Do you want like the foamy sponge, or do you want the you know, like the egg kind of sponge on them? Let me know. Okay, so that's that. It's got these 4 magnets in the corner, and then you get this top plate. Okay, so the top plate is like a cutting plate, but it's a little bit longer, just a little bit longer. And in the corner, it's got these 4 kind of metal pieces which fit on here. Okay, also on here, let me put that underneath it for you. You have these grid marks, and you've got the A2 size and the A7 size. Now, obviously, you can put on whatever size card you want, but just be aware, these grid lines line up with these. So that corner is going to match that corner will match that corner, just to give you an idea of how you line things up. And then this grips to that. Okay, that is, you know, that's really strong. So we lift that up and we take that off. Now, to use this, what does come with it, but I haven't got any left, I've used it all, you do get some really gorgeous cotton cardstock, and that is, it fits in here. It's about it's an A2 size, so it fits beautifully in here. I'm going to use my regular cardstock just because I can, and I'm going to make sure I cut it right. Now, I know this cardstock is my stash cardstock, and I know that it isn't straight. So I'm just going to literally, while we're talking, I'm going to literally pop it in my machine and make sure I've got a straight piece of card, because I want it to fit nicely and squarely in the machine. Okay, so let's cut that down, and I'm going to cut that to, oh, let's cut that to 10. Right, cut that to 10. That makes me happy. So I've got a piece of card which is 10 by, actually it's by 10 by 13, so it's a random size, but it will be fine for what we're doing. And I'm going to move that out of the way. Now, we've got our piece of cardstock also that comes with yours. You will get, so you get your cotton card, you'll get a little roll of low tack tape, you'll get an ink pad with it as well. So you're going to get plenty of things that you can use to get going. You also get a Spellbinders BetterPress plate in it as well. Okay. Oh, Deborah L. Sophie. Hello, Lisa. You are newer to me. I have to say, I'm really loving your 3D embossing folder stencils and your inks. Have a wonderful weekend. Oh, thank you so much. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you for joining me tonight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally shift along a little bit. Come on, move you over. There we go. So I'm going to take my piece of card. Now I'm going to decide where I want my design. So you can use this kind of as your grid and your lining up position. So I'm going to take one of my plates. I'm going to take the one at the bottom because it gives a more visual look, as in when you're looking at it on a camera. When you're at home, honestly, this gorgeous, I love this spotlight, but this one for tonight will be the one we go with. Okay, so what you do is you use this and decide where you want to line this up. Okay, so what I would suggest is you use this crosshatch piece to get your center. Let's decide. So we're going to pop it around there, so straight in the middle. Okay, so I can see now this fits perfectly on the line here, perfectly on a line down here, and I've got it straight here. So this big thick line, I've got this line here just straight. So I know when I use it on my card, it's going to be straight. Hi, Eden. Oh, thank you so much. Nice to have you here. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to pick a few colours of inks, and I'll show you how simple it can be. So we're going to pick a yellow. and we're going to pick a pink, and we're going to pick a blue again. So let's, I'm going to go back to my usual colours. You know what I'm like, I can't help it. So first thing I would say is start with your light colour, and this is the reason why it's magnetised. So don't worry about any of this for the moment. Let's move that out of our way. So we've got our BetterPress base, we've got our plate on there, and what we're going to do is we're literally going to take our ink, and we're not going to go, we're going to literally swipe it and then rub in circular movements. And it's going to get a really good coverage across this really detailed plate. Now you can press quite hard because you've got quite a nice lot of depth to this. Press quite hard. Don't worry about ink around here. Don't worry about any of the ink. Okay. And then I'm going to come in with the pink, and I'm going to go across the bottom, and you can see when I do that, it's not a lot of ink on it. I'm going to move it around, and I'm just going to pop my ink all the way along, go in circular movements. Look, it covers it all up. So make sure you get a nice covering. Here we go, like so. Got some bits missing, just press a bit harder. Very easy to do. And I'm going to come up a little bit, and I'm going to cover some of the yellow, and you might see that what I'm doing is when I cover it, I'm going to pick a line at a time, and you might see from my ink it's changing colour. So I've got an ombre effect going on. All right, so that's just using my blending inks. And I'm even going to come in with the blue at the very bottom, and then I'm going to just do a couple of lines at the bottom. Hang on a minute, grab hold of the ink better. Then we're going to go like so. Going to get a really nice finish. Excuse me, I'm concentrating and not speaking, aren't I? That's not very good. So there we go. Look at that. We've got all these colours on here. I don't know, Hope, what the difference is. All I know is that my blending inks work beautifully, so I use them. And these are, because they're blending, what you're going to find now is that they fit, that you can take the ink off. So then I'm going to pop my cardstock down. I'm going to take a couple of bits of my tape, and I'm just going to line it up. Now you can line yours up better than me. I should have done that first before I put the ink on. Now all you're going to do is take this, turn it over. That's it, done. And then, okay, bring this in. Let me turn it that way so I can do it. And then you take it, that's what I want you to see, so you can see it perfectly. Just take it, feed it into the machine, and then run the handle. Now, doesn't take a lot of pressure. You think you haven't done anything, all right? And then I'm going to come back. Now, you don't have to do this, but I always go backwards and forwards a couple of times because this is a really, really detailed plate. Listen to my machine. It's groaning, but I'm not gonna change it. And you take it out. That's what you do. And then you lift it. Look at that. And it is like so detailed. So detailed. You get every single little bit of detail that you could possibly need. And you can change it to like a beach scene. And that way you can take it to like a sea scene with the sunrise or the sunset. So how cool is that? That is as tricky as it gets to use a BetterPress. Honestly, they really are easy to use. So let me show you again, and let's use some interference inks, and let's use some black cards, shall we? Yeah, right. Now be careful. Look, I've torn that. So pull gently, not like I've done. So I'll pop that on there, and I've left that one there, which is great. And we can peel that one off. And then that's because it was new tape. So that, yes, I will, Eden. They are coming out in the next release, which is the festive release, which I think is August, I think. Don't quote me, but I think it's around August time. But yes, there is plenty there, I promise you. There's pretty much, oh yeah, there's plenty. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be quiet. So let me find a piece of black card. Hang on a minute. I've got Here's a piece here. I need to trim it down though. Let me grab my black card. Okay. So we're also going to be doing some really nice card packs as well. Smaller card packs. We're going to be making different size card packs. So we're going to have sizes to fit in your embossing folders. We're going to have sizes to fit in your BetterPress. We're going to have some really lovely, lovely cardstock. So I'm going to go back to that 13 centimeters again. And then we're going to turn around and do that 10 centimeters, just so it's the same size. I know this is not a pre-cut one, so we'll stick with this BetterPress plate. Can you get a second print? Let me try it. Let me just try it with the white and see what happens. It's good enough. Good question, actually. So let me, where is my plate? I might have left it a bit long because it's going to be a bit dry now, but let's try it. Let's see what we get off of it. So let me just pop that there and pop that one back on there. And let's see what happens. Who knows? Now, I'm going to show you something else with the BetterPress in a minute. Okay, because your creations as a little letterpress machine as well. Okay. All I'd say is these plates don't fit in the Couture Creations machine because this one is too wide for that machine. Okay, let's have a look here. Let's see if it's done anything. Not a lot. You can, but my ink's dry. But I think if you had a more of a pigmenty ink or a longer or an ink that takes longer to dry, you might get a second one off of it. You might well do, actually. So let me pull that tape off again. And let's do this again. I did say to you I would do this and give you a good run through on this. Yeah, absolutely. I could have sprayed it with water, couldn't I? That was that would be a sensible idea. So what I'm going to do this time, I'm absolutely going to tape this down first, so I'm ready to go. Now you can size yours to fit in this aperture. Obviously I haven't. I'm just doing it just to give you an idea. Kiki, will you ever be releasing? Yes, Sherry, 100%. I'm absolutely working on that as we speak. Literally. Problem being is I'm trying to work out which ones to start with. I don't want to do it in releases because there are some colours I don't know that I would use so much. But yes, it's 100% something we're working on at the moment. Right, so what I'm going to bring in is, let's have a look, what one's going to be a good result. Oh, what's going to show up on camera? We'll try this. We'll try Golden Sun. So we'll just do Golden Sun. Claire, yes, it is. I tend to use my 3M, but you do get some low tack with it. But yeah, I would definitely say so. Right, so I'm going to be using the Golden Sun, which is interference ink. And again, I'm going to be doing that. I'm going to be circles. But remember, the interference ink is on a foam pad. So just be a little bit more careful when you do it, because I found when I did it initially, I got too much pooling at the edges, but that was my fault. And I'm going to just tap all over. And the reason I don't normally tap is because I don't want to get any kind of marks on this. What I haven't tried, which I think might work really well, is you could do some kiss stamping. So you then put a stamp onto this, pull some of that ink off, and then BetterPress it, letterpress it. Yeah, see, look, up there, I've gone around the edge a little bit too heavy-handed, but that's fine. Here we go. Right, so I think it's a little bit darker that side. Hang on. It's because I haven't got very good light in here, really. Well, I have, but it keeps changing. Let's do a little bit more there. So you can, obviously, you can play much better than me when you're at home. And then, okay, let's bring that back in for you. And then literally, I'm going to just my hand, look, don't worry, one hand through. There we go. I'm going to come back again. I'm going to hold it now just so you can see. There we go. So bring that back and then lift up. So let's hope you can see this. There you go. So now you can use your interference inks. Let me see if we can get that. Yeah, you can see that, can't you? So you can start doing the ombre effect with these as well. So that is your BetterPress used as a letterpress, right? So showing you that, I'm just going to wipe this off because I need to use this again and show you something else. So this might be where it becomes something you go, ah, I get it now. I get it. So I'm just going to get a wipe out and I'm going to wipe off. Little tip for you, I keep all my old wipes and then I spray them with water before I come in, and then it revitalizes your old wipes. See what I mean? So look, this one's stained. Don't bother me. It's absolutely fine. So just be aware that you will get staining, and I'll give that a wipe. I use some alcohol, 99% alcohol spray on here, which keeps it relatively clean. But do you know what? It doesn't affect what you do with it. That's the whole point. That's the whole point of this. So there we go. Clean that up. And then it shows you how much ink you get on there, though. You think you haven't put a lot on, but actually you probably putting more on than you realise. So that's the plate. Now, give that a wipe. So that was always stained before, so I'm not too worried about that. So that's that. Now, the beautiful thing about this, where's my cloth? I need to dry that now after all that. I've got squeaky drawers as well, haven't I? Where's my cloth? Oh, Lisa. That one, I use that one. That was one from earlier, so that's going to be a little bit drier. We'll leave that. We'll leave that to air dry for a minute anyway. So now, the other thing you can do. Now, in here, in our collection, let's go for the smile die, okay? Well, would it better? But no, Karen, it doesn't fit in the Gemini. You need a wide mouth machine. Okay, now I'm going to use this stamp here, which comes with the smile set, and we're going to use this die. Now you can see already that we've got the words smile there. So I'm not going to die cut that for you. What I am going to do for you is use this as a stamp machine. So what that means is I can just take a piece of card, and this is a random size piece of card. As you can see, way too big. Not really bothered though, because it's again for demonstration purposes. And then you do this, and then you hold that down, and then you take your stamp, and this is one stamp, okay? Is it messy for them? No, it's not at all. Not at all. Look at the machine. It doesn't make any mess at all on your machine. It's absolutely perfect. And what you can do now is you can pop your stamp down wherever you like. I'm going to put my stamp there. I'm going to grab my ink, and then I'm going to ink up stamp like so. There we go. Pop that lid on there, and then take this, because I've taped it down, it's fine, and then stamp down. And then you press down and use it like you would if you were using a stamp platform, and all the way around like so. Lift up. There you go. So you can still do your stamping. There we are. So really, really easy to do. And then that's kept your stamp nice and clean. There we are. Just give that a wipe off, and you're done. So you can use it for your stamping in general, in the general sense, as well as BetterPress. Now, if you buy, again, the other thing I will say is if you're buying BetterPress, my BetterPress plates, if you have a glimmer or you've got a hot foiling machine, they work in your hot foil machines. So you can absolutely use the plates in your foiling machines as well. So it gives you a double use as well. So that's that. And then you take your die. We'll take this off now. And I'll use that tape yet again. So this is this tape, Claire, is really good. I've used this for the whole evening, actually, haven't I? So that honestly is possibly my go-to tape. Let me bring in my plates. We don't need that anymore. And then all you're going to do is pop this on here. Take your die, line it up. Let me come forward a bit. Sorry, let me just line that up because I don't want to. Can use this for some other cards. So I'm going to tape that down there. Same piece, tape it down there, and then we run that through, and you've got your sentiments. And that is, I've not even got my stamping tool out or anything. You need a hot foiling machine. Your black is the blackest. Yes, it is, isn't it, Susan T? I just love it. Oh, I'm glad it's all making sense. We don't often get to show this kind of stuff, do we? And I think so. It's great coming on and saying, hey, buy this. I'm making that. I'm doing this. But you need to see how these things work. So look, it's your special day. It's the best medicine. It's a birthday. It looks good on you. So I've now got loads of bits ready. I didn't know you could stamp. Yeah, you know, I don't know that it's designed to do that. I mean, it is a kind of a pressing tool, isn't it, to press into the cardstock. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to give it a go. Tried it on TV and it was like, oh yeah, it does work. Tattered lace. It's Lynn. If it's compatible with, no, I don't think so. Is that a hot foiling one, or is that one of the toner ones? You need one that does hot foiling. So there's all your sentiments. You know, and you've got, it's your special day. I shouldn't have stuck that flower down, should I? And then it's your birthday. I know we haven't made a card, but you know, it gives you an idea. Yes, it does. So let me show you that as well. It does work with my folders. Let's stop making mess everywhere. So I've got the gorgeous Rambling Wood Grain. Rambling Rose Wood Grain. That's on the website as well, actually. This is a new one. So let me just do this and just show you. Cut that down a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm running over time just a little bit, aren't I? So apologies. But not the right size either, so it's not the best idea. But I'm going to just show you. Pop your cardstock in there. One plate with platinum, just one plate, don't need two. And then run that through. If you get the other platinum, the newer one, you will get an adapter plate, so you haven't got to worry about any of this. It will just be your base plate and your adapter plate. But yeah, there you go. So move those out of the way and we'll lift that up. There we go. So hopefully that's come through pretty well. So you can see all the detail on that wood grain. There we are. I hope I'm not missing too many comments. I would try and go back and have a look at comments if I can. But remember the BetterPress plates as well. So if you've got the BetterPress plates, if you grab this one, you've got the die here. I don't know if some of you would have known this. Those of you watching TV, Art Crate and Craft will know. But if you didn't, this die here, look, let me move. Look at me, I'm getting, see what I mean? This is where it gets messy on my desk and I don't like it. I'm such a tidy mind as well. I am very tidy mind. Look, so you can cut it out like so. And then you've got your other edge to cut it out. So you can start by cutting that one. So you cut that, that's going to cut your circle out. And then you can do one in the background and you can pop that one behind it. So these are really handy. Oh, that's okay, Hope. I think sometimes we need to spend a bit more time on this kind of thing, don't we? And I did say to you, because I'm not doing so much TV at the moment, we will try and do a lot more of this. and just get a bit more creative and let you, you buy all this stuff and you sit there and you go, well, I don't know how to use it. Well, we don't want that, do we? We want you picking it up. So again, look, you can see how everything works together. And then obviously I haven't got the rest of the flower, but you get where I'm going with it. You get where I'm going with it. There we are. So just here you go. Look at that. It's just really, really sweet, isn't it? Okay, everyone, a new machine it has to be. So what is the best from Big Shot Plus, Platinum 6 or Shimmer Platinum 6? Carol Cochran, I'm going to bring you back now. Carol Cochran, I think it's personal choice. But all of those machines are going to work with the BetterPress. They're going to work with big die. So that's one thing to consider. Do you want a large format machine? Do you want an A4 machine? Do you want a machine that's compact? So if you want a compact machine, you can fold up. I'd say Platinum 6. If you want a big machine, I'd say Big Shot Plus. And that is a big machine, though. Be aware that is a big machine. I've got that as well. I don't use it as much as this because it takes up more space, but you might have space on your desk where you leave it all the time. I also have the Switch, which is the electronic one. So again, and I have the large Platinum as well. So they're all really, really good machines. This is just easy for me. It's really easy. It's cute. It folds up. And I don't do much bigger than that, really. My one is going to be a small format one, as in this kind of size, not the large one like the Big Shot Plus. It's going to be a normal size machine. Okay, so again, it's whatever works for you, really. So hopefully, was that useful tonight? I hope it was useful. I just wanted to make sure that I came on and actually followed up with, I can sell you all this stuff, but you need to know how to use it as well. And hopefully that I will have inspired you just to give it a go. If you've got a machine, don't be scared of it. Sarah, don't be scared of it. Angie, tell the ladies they do not need to be frightened of the BetterPress. How easy is it? There's no electronics involved. There's nothing tricky, nothing to catch you out. All you do is you take your plates out and put that in, ink it, put the card on top, and you're good to go. So go Platinum or Platinum 6 over Big Shot. I can sit here and tell you my favourites, but we've all got our own choices, and I don't want to kind of sway you. Just watch what I use. You see what I use, what I like. I have my favourites, as we all do. Okay, so I'm going to disappear shortly, but I wanted to do some winners for you. Okay, so tonight we're going to do 2 winners. Okay, we're going to do one on Facebook and one on YouTube. So thank you everybody for joining me tonight. It was a little bit quieter than it was last week, but then I think it's been a gorgeous day today, and hopefully all of you from last week, I've got your goodies now, so you know what you were waiting for. But this week has been all about education. Next week, we'll try and do a bit of both. So winners, if Kay Hilbert and Alison Clark Brown, Hulbert, Kay Hulbert, Hulbert, and Alison Clark Brown could comment on Facebook to Miriam Grazier or message Miriam on Facebook and say you've been a winner, and she will get all your details from you and a prize will come out to both of you. So thank you for liking and sharing, everybody. So congratulations both. You are very, very welcome for demonstrations. If you want to see anything like this again, you need me to revisit this next week or the week after, just holler. That's what I'm here for. If you want me to show you, how to use any of the products, absolutely not a problem at all. So have a lovely weekend, everybody. I'm led to believe the sun is going to be shining for most people, particularly on Sunday. So if you've got your goodies, get out in the garden under that parasol and get crafting. And I'll see you all next Friday. Take care, everyone. See you soon. Bye now.